Imagine opening Telegram on your new phone. You type in your number like usual, and suddenly Telegram tells you you need to pay to receive an SMS code. For many users around the world, that is so confusing. Is Telegram no longer free? Is email becoming the new login system? And is Telegram slowly turning into a subscription app like many other platforms? In this video, we're gonna break down what's really happening with the Telegram verification, why the SMS system is changing, and why the email login fits the future, and what we can do today in order to avoid the Telegram SMS fee problem in the near future. For years, Telegram has been using a simple login system. You enter your phone number, you receive the SMS code, then you log in. But that system has become very expensive and difficult to maintain globally. Mobile carriers charge SMS platforms for sending verification SMS messages, and in some countries, those costs are very high. That's why Telegram is testing out the different verification methods. And this is where the SMS fee problem started appearing. Some users now ask to buy a temporary Telegram premium subscription just to receive the verification SMS needed to log in. But the important thing to understand is Telegram is not trying to replace SMS with a paid login. Instead, it's trying to move away entirely from the SMS strategy. That's why you're now receiving codes via email strictly and maybe the logged in devices. Telegram is slowly moving towards the device-based verification instead of phone-based verification. Instead of relying on SMS, Telegram now uses several methods: verification through another logged-in device, email verification, two-factor passwords, in-app login confirmation. For example, if you still have your Telegram open on either your old phone or your PC, Telegram can easily send the login confirmation inside the app, avoiding SMS completely. And this approach is faster, more secure, cheaper for Telegram, and this is why Telegram prefers in-app verification instead of SMS. Recently, Telegram added email as where you can get your login code from if you're using the official Telegram app. But if you're using the client apps, the codes are sent to the in-app method. They're not sent via email. If you're using clients like Telegram X and so many clients out there, you only receive the Telegram code via the in-app method, not the email. But so many users misunderstood this feature. Your email is not replacing your phone number. Instead, the email works as a recovery method, a backup login method, an additional security layer. If you use your email, for instance, for the login and you subscribe for Telegram Premium, I would consider that as a key. If you're trying to re-log in again, you just use the email, then you won't get the SMS fee pop-up. But if you use a wrong email, that means that you will have to resubscribe for Telegram Premium. So the key feature here is your email will act as another key, leave alone your number. You log in using your number, and now you insert your email. Telegram will look for the number and email in its database to check if you've subscribed already to Telegram Premium. So that's the logic behind all this. And if you've truly subscribed, then Telegram will grant access to your account to open and check for your messages. But if you've not yet, then the SMS fee pop-up will come up still, so that you can subscribe to the weekly premium. So in this case, your phone number is still the core identity of your Telegram account. Telegram promised that the core messaging on its platform is totally free of charge. But running Telegram globally costs hundreds and millions of dollars every year. Unlike other messaging platforms, Telegram doesn't sell your data, doesn't show traditional ads in private chats, so it introduced Telegram Premium as an optional subscription. Premium mainly unlocks features like faster downloads, large file uploads, special stickers, advanced features, but the core messaging system is still free. The SMS fee situation is not about locking Telegram behind a paywall. It is mostly covering for the expensive carrier fees when sending the SMS and all that. My short answer would be a no. Telegram is still free for normal messaging. If you want to avoid the SMS fee completely, there are several practical solutions. Number one is stay logged into your devices. Make sure at least you have 2 devices logged in your Telegram account. If Telegram is already open in another phone or PC, the verification code will be sent inside the app instead of SMS. The other method is enabling 2-step verification. This will allow Telegram to use your password instead of constantly sending SMS codes. This allows Slogan to add an extra layer, security layer, when logging in. So in case you have sent the code to you, then you will have to insert your password. The third is you need to add a recovery email. Now, in case you don't know how to add the recovery email, go to your settings and add your recovery email. Then the other thing, you need to avoid repeated logins. Looking ahead, the future of Telegram will be more or less on phone numbers. We're already seeing the early pieces of this system: device-based identity, email recovery systems, passkeys and passwords, in-app verification. This means that Telegram will soon move to digital ID verification, where your account is verified through multiple secure methods instead of just SMS. So now, in conclusion, what does this mean for you as a Telegram user? First, Telegram is still a free messaging platform. Second, the SMS fee problem is just a transition period. Consider liking and subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, blessings.